Hello, good morning everybody. It is Miss Marilyn and KA. I am going to read you a book this morning called Bear and Bunny Grow Tomatoes. Bear and Bunny Grow Tomatoes. So if we look on the cover, we can sort of see what the story is going to be about. We have the bear here. He is busy in his garden working, and then we have Bunny, and Bunny is just relaxing. All right, so this book is written by Bruce Koselnak. I'm sorry, hold on. Koselnak. It says, one winter, Bear decided to grow tomatoes. The month is February, and he is reading a book that says Big Bear Tomato Seeds. And Bunny did the same. So did Bunny, and Bunny's also reading his book lying on his couch. In spring, Bear began by digging a place for his tomato garden. Bunny didn't want to waste time preparing anything. He poured his packet of seeds onto the hard, weedy ground. Bear took care to rake out all the clumps, stones, and weeds of his soil. Bunny put up a sign and went to get a folding chair. His sign says, tomatoes may be large, watch your step, Bunny. Bear worked hard, pulling out all the weeds and hauling away all the stones from his garden. Bunny made lemonade in his blender and found a favorite book. Then he got a big pillow and went out to watch his garden grow. Bear made small seed holes and dropped a few seeds in each one. Bunny dropped some lemonade seeds. Whoops, I just ripped that book by accident. Soon little green sprouts were popping up in Bear's garden, and there he is using his hose to water it. It says, caution, may be muddy, Bear's garden. Bunny couldn't be sure what was growing in his garden, and his sign says tomatoes. Bear put in tomato sticks to help his tomatoes grow tall and straight. Bunny put in a swimming pool and invited Bear to his pool party. Maybe some other time, said Bear. I'm busy right now. A gentle summer rain fell as Bear went out to his weed garden. Now the tomato plants were almost to the top of the sticks. In Bunny's garden, the weeds had grown almost to the top of his windows. Looks like it's starting to rain there. Right. At night, Bear slept lightly so he would be able to hear anyone who might be wandering uninvited into his garden. Who's there? He would growl. Bunny slept like a ball of yarn. By August, Bear's plants were bursting with large, juicy tomatoes. I know my tomatoes are here somewhere, muttered Bunny. So full of weeds, he can't really find his tomatoes. Right? Bear ran out of boxes and baskets to put his tomatoes in. Now, what will I do with all these tomatoes, he wondered. Bear took 2 boxes and made his way to Bunny's yard. I know you've been growing tomatoes too, said Bear, but I'd like to give you these. Maybe you can use a few extra. Thank you, said Bunny. I do have a tomato garden. I just can't find it. But when I do, the tomatoes are sure to be colossal. Colossal is another word that means really big. So unfortunately, there's a lot of weeds growing in Bunny's garden. He can't really find his tomatoes. Bear had a very good harvest of tomatoes, and so did Bunny. So there they are. And that is the end. So now we see here that Bear has given him a lot of his extra tomatoes, and now because they're friends, it looks like they're eating a meal and they're eating their tomatoes. Yeah. So let's talk about this book for a second. So we have two friends. One of them was pulling out the weeds, planting the rose, watering it, taking care of it, and the other one planted it and didn't really put any effort into keeping it up. And then the weeds got so many that he really couldn't even find the plants. So because he didn't want to do any of the work, in the end, he really didn't have a good harvest at all, did he? And then Bear luckily had so many he could share it with his friend. So that's a really good friend, that he was willing to share his extra tomatoes. So this is a great story about friendship and about growing vegetables. Bear and Bunny grow tomatoes. You know, we call tomatoes a vegetable, at least I always have, but the truth is a tomato is actually a fruit. Most people don't really think of it as a fruit. We think of apples and oranges and pears and plums as fruits, but tomatoes are actually a fruit. So I hope you liked the book. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.